Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to have a little chat about what to wear under your wig. So I've got a little selection of wig grips and options to show you here. Now I don't have everything, I've only got a small selection of what I've tried to use, so this is not an extensive list that I'm showing you. This is just a few bits, tips and stuff and what I've tried. You don't have to wear anything under your wig if it works for you. So if you've got a really good fitting wig and you can just pop that on your head and you're happy and it feels secure, then you don't have to wear anything under your wig. There's no right or wrong. There's no correct way of doing things. It's whatever works for us as wig wearers. So when I first started wearing wigs last year, for the first month I wasn't wearing anything under my wig at all. All I was doing was combing back my hair, putting a couple of bobby pins in to hold this front out of the way, and then popping my wig on. What I was finding was at the end of the day, I could feel where the bobby pins had been like pressed into my head. So I was coming out with a sore head, and my wig wasn't moving around, but I was constantly checking it and touching it throughout the day, thinking it was slipping at the front or so it wasn't great. So then I started looking at options of what to put underneath my wig. Being a glasses wearer permanently sets up another challenge as well, because I don't like anything feeling super tight around my ears, because then it makes your glasses sit funny, it presses your glasses into your head. So yeah, that's a whole other sort of thing to look at. So we're going to go through the options that I tried, and in the hope that whatever I sort of did and what I've learned can help you guys decide what's best for you. So to start with, we've got this bog standard little cap, which I'm really rubbish at getting these on. So bear with me. Right, so I did start using one of these for a while. Let's roll it down at the front. Oh, see, my glasses are getting in the way already, so let's just take that off. Make sure it's down at the back. I'm just looking in my mirror at the side of me if you wonder where I'm looking. Put my glasses back on. See, this still needs to sit just past your hairline there, okay? Without it feeling like it's going to come off. So I'm going to use the same wig for all these, just so I can show you how well it keeps a wig on. And we're going to use the same wig so we get the same sort of result all the time. So this is Beltress Peppermint, and I don't know what colour this is. Right, so there we go. Your wig's on, doesn't affect the parting at all. This is the left hand part, which is moved as much as it can over to the middle for me. So wig's on, it's fairly comfortable, is that? Do you know what? There is a little bit of slippage there with that wig cap underneath, because it's not a grip, it's just a cap on your head. Okay, it doesn't feel like the wig's going to slip about though, unless I moved it, to be fair, or if somebody grabbed my hair and pulled it off, which hopefully they won't. Now this is comfortable. The only reason I don't like wearing these permanently is because I get a hot head. Being of an age, I get hot sweats, okay? And these make my head feel sweaty, because the idea of wearing wefted wigs lets the air through, right? And then these feel a bit restricted to me, like my head's not breathing properly. But if they work for you, brilliant. If you're not sweaty all the time like I am, brilliant, okay? So, and do you know what? They're a really cheap, affordable option. Chances are, at some point, you're going to get some of these just sent with when you buy a wig. A lot of wig manufacturers just send these out. It's always good to have them. I used one in a video the other week that I did about just trying on a second-hand wig that had arrived in the post. So before I washed it, I just put one of these on just for hygiene reasons. So they're always good to have. Okay, so that's option one. So then, because that wasn't working for me properly, I started looking into the proper wig bands. Bear with me. So, brand new. These are the wig bands that go around your head. So did you know that the colour of these is nothing to do with the colour of your skin? It's to match your wig. So if you wear dark wigs all the time, get a dark one. If you wear lighter wigs, get a light one. Or if you're not bothered, it doesn't really matter. So these have a lace section in the front there. So you can place that wherever you want. And they wrap around your head. No, they don't, because I've not fastened it right. You can tell I don't use these, can't you? So let's get it on properly. And I've got it on backwards. Right, so key point with these. This velvet band here, one way feels smooth. If you run your thumb one way, and if you run your thumb the other way, then you feel the friction, okay? You want it on your head so it's running smooth towards your face. So let's try this again, because I had it on the wrong way. So my parting is slightly to the left, which means my lace needs to be to the left. This needs to be pulled back a bit. So you're going to realise as I'm doing this that I just found these a bit too annoying. They work for a lot of people, so I'm not knocking them, but they just don't work for me, okay? Right, so that's pulled back. So, running his finger forward, and the velvet is smooth. Running it back, that's where we feel the friction, because that is what keeps the wig on. That friction there, that keeps the wig on, okay? So if your band is on the other way around, and your velvet's running in the opposite direction, your wig's going to slip off. Right, so I'm going to turn around and show you why I don't like these. Because they're already interfering with my glasses at the side there. Can you see that? I've got some excess here as well, which I can cut that off, it's fine. But they're annoying me right there. So we could take the glasses off. I can't see what I'm doing. Smooth it down. We could try putting his glasses over the top. Okay, so just the wig grip and the glasses over the top. That's not too bad. But when we come to putting his wig on, let's see what happens. And as in my previous video of measuring my head, you might remember that I've got a big kind of head here, which is all important when you're looking at wig grips and stuff. Slide that into place. Right. So my problem now is, oh my god, my glasses, because they're sitting on top of the wig grip, there's not much room for them under my wig now. And now I don't know where to put them because they've gone all weird. Oh, right, now this side's gone under my wig grip and it just feels really tight. And also, what you end up, I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but because there's bulk in the back where this wig grip sits, that means my wig's then extra bulky in the back to me. This is what it feels like to me, okay? I'm not saying this is what it feels like to everyone. That wig ain't going anywhere. There is no slippage on that whatsoever. Right, so I could go out in a storm, in a windy storm, and this wig won't be coming off, but it feels so much tighter at the sides and the back because of the wig grip. And my glasses are now sitting really weird. So this lens is actually sitting nearer my face because I can feel it steaming up. And they feel really restricted. If I wasn't a glasses wearer, it'd be easier to get used to, even though it does feel bulky in the back. Yeah, I'm not sure actually, I'm not sure I could, even without glasses, that I'd get used to this. And now I can't see, so we're just going to take this off. Start again. Ooh. They're really useful. These little lace bits are really useful as well, though. If you can get your parting lined up with them, then you don't have to worry about anything showing under that part there. But oh yeah, sorry, I just need to take that off. Yeah, so they work for a lot of people. A lot of people love them, which is great. For me, with my glasses and my extra large head at the back, I find that's going to be way too uncomfortable throughout the day. So yes, I don't wear that. What I did do, I had another one in the other colour, and I did try trimming the sides down so that my glasses would fit around, it would fit around my glasses, but I still find it too bulky in the back with that Velcro bit there. So after I tried those two, where's the other one? I then found this one with a little strap, little bra strap, because I'd seen a lot of people use these and I thought that looks brilliant. So let's get it on the right way. This as well, all these I've bought off Amazon, by the way. So they're all available on Amazon. This has the added bonus of, let me get sorted, still a bit of a squeeze around my ears, to be honest. I don't know where that's sitting. So now my glasses are over it. This has a lace front as well, so you could wear this nearer the front if you wanted. I'll show you the back. That's what it looks like in the back. Let's see what this feels like. It just feels a little bit small for me, this, and it won't go any bigger, so this is probably why I stopped wearing it. But let's see what that does. Slide. I've got a hair trapped. There we go. No. No. Right. So this isn't too bad. It's not going anywhere, that's good. It's really gripped onto that. It still does feel, now the wig's on top, it feels even tighter underneath. Let's show you the back. had to pull that down over the wig grip band at the back there. So it's really secure in the back. This would be a backup, to be honest, for me. It's not too bad, but it feels really tight here because this is where my big head is, and I'm pretty sure that I'd get a headache after a few hours with this one on. If you've got just a proper average head, or you know, an average to small, I bet this would be great. But I've already got it set. It didn't feel too restrictive on the edges there with my glasses either, so it didn't feel too bad. So yeah, not a bad option for us glasses people. The only thing I'd say is if you're wanting this parting moving, like if you've got a left or a right part in your wig, so you want to move this lace, you're going to move the entire band round, so you might end up with a thicker area near your glasses. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, I've got that set to the longest. There might be some stretch in it if I wore it a bit more, so that's not a bad option. After that, I then discovered Milano top grips, which have the tiny little silicone band in the back, and these looked brilliant for me. I was like super excited to receive this one. So this was the first one I started with. It's got a really tiny lace part right in the centre there, and it's got a lace front because it's made for toppers. So what you'll get in there as well, you've got little slits in here, so that if you're wearing a topper, you can clip your topper into these instead of clipping into your bio hair. But you can wear them with wigs as well. They're not just topper exclusive. And really useful little label inside. Is it going to show that backwards? So it literally says wear with label facing down on the right hand side. So you know which way to wear it. So you know that your velvet's going to be in the right direction. So there, smooth going forward, and then you get the friction going back. So that's going to keep you, that's the bit that grips to your wig. Now this, I'll show you the back. I was so excited to receive this. It's on the biggest it will go, and it's still too small for my head. So it's really tight. I'm not going to bother putting a wig on because I don't need to, because I'm going to show you the next one. So I wore this for about a week before realising that it was just making my head hurt, because once my wig's on top, it's just, there's too much tension in there for me. So that is my spare backup though, in case anything happens to the one I finally settled on. So this is Milano top grip. This is just the large. There's no lace on this, which is fine because I don't need it. Again, you've got your label in, so it tells you which way around to wear it. You've also got, if you are wearing a topper, you've got a little bit at the front you can clip your toppers into, and little side bits that you can clip your toppers onto as well. But you can wear them with wigs, they are not topper exclusive. So this is my daily go-to, and I need a spare, I suppose. It's not on the longest setting. Actually, yes it is. It's not far off the longest setting because I've got a giant head. What I did was just wrap a little bit of scar tape around the little metal bits on the edges, just because they were just causing a little bit of friction on my shaved areas there. So once I put them on, then no more trouble. So this sits on my head. What I do like about this not having lace is either I don't have to worry about where my part is, because I wear multiple wigs, some with centre parting, some with middle sides. I don't have to worry where my grip's going to sit, because normally I put scar tape under my wig partings anyway, which disguises anything underneath my wig. So for me, this, just chuck it on, set it back, velvet running the right way. So that's going to be the grip on your wig. I'll show you the back. That silicone band in the back just sits there. Now, that little band in the back will ride up slightly, about a centimetre, as the day goes on. Doesn't matter. This ain't coming off. This doesn't feel tight whatsoever. There is lots of give in this, both sides. It's meant to be comfortable. You're meant to be comfortable wearing wigs. They shouldn't be giving you headaches. There shouldn't be anything feeling that pressure on your head. And so this just literally can just slide off. You know, it's not like cemented to my head or anything. Pop my wig on. The only difference with this, because it's only a silicone band in the back, it might not feel secure enough for some people, because there's nothing in the back now that my wig's holding on to. My wig's just holding on to my head, which is fine. That works for me, because my main concern is this part here, and that is not coming off. Like, that doesn't move. So I know that that's gripped on there, that's fine. I'll show you the back underneath if I can. So wig, silicone band, wig just sits on top of it really. Some people might feel like they need that grip in the back as well, which is fine. But there are always other options. You could always stick a little bit of wig tape in the nape of your wig and just stick it to your neck that way if you want like extra security. It doesn't bother me at all, because of the shape of our heads. Your wig's going to move a little bit in the back. It's going to move. It's going to ride up a tiny bit throughout the day, but it doesn't matter because you can't tell. It's only us that can tell that. So yeah, this is my go-to gripper, because when we come into the sides here as well, just lift that ear top up, there's nothing, absolutely nothing in the way of my glasses now. So the only thing I have to contend with is ear tabs and glasses, and you can just take them off, put them on. They sit, they don't feel pressure on my glasses because there's nothing underneath. I don't have this pressure on top of my head, because my wig grip isn't squeezing the life out of my brains. My glasses can come on and off really easily. So yeah, there we go. That is my quick fire guide to wig grips. But like I said, that's not every wig grip in the world. You can get some, I did try at one point, you can get like the proper sort of elasticated silicone bands, and I don't have one anymore because I threw it away because they are just so tight for my larger head, and they were horrible, and again too much bulk around the glasses for me, around the ears. I know you can get actual full caps now that incorporate this velvet band into it as well, so you'd get it'd be a band and then it's got a cap attached to the top. They're really good for some people. If you've got plenty of room to play with under your wig and you've still got a comfortable wig on with whatever's underneath it, then brilliant, you know, do what's best for you. So that's just a quick rundown of what was good for me, what worked for me, my giant head and my glasses, and I found something that I'm really comfortable with now. all, like I said, all of mine came from Amazon. They weren't that expensive. The Milano top grip was probably, what, 17 quid, which is, if you probably think that may be a little high, but then I wear it every day, you know, and it's something it was well worth the money for me to pay for this little bit of Velcro velvet. So yes, I hope that's been helpful. Just try different things. Try what works for you. There's no right or wrong. If you don't need a wig grip, don't wear a wig grip. If you want to wear a wig grip, go for it. If you just want to pin your hair back underneath your wig, go for it. It's fine. It's whatever works for you and whatever you feel comfortable with, and just whatever you're going to feel safe and secure with going outside, knowing that your wig's not going to blow away or or you're not going to shake your head and your wig's going to fly off. So yeah, have a great day everyone, and I'll see you next time.